Wait, I've thought of something. Why don't we rent a video tonight?
Pizza Dude's got 30 seconds.
Guys, it's so much fun, Chan. Get it?
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
I feel like this was like when Inline was at its peak. Like, I don't know any other time this like Inline was higher than this, like, right?
Yeah, I mean, had to be. And I mean, I think this is when like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and like X Games and all the video games were like hyped. I don't think there was an inline video game, but
yeah, there was. You stupid bitch. It was called Aggressive Inline. Don't ever forget it.
Obviously,
That game was sick. It had like Fred, this dude who looked like Fred Durst with his backwards hat grinding down the fucking rail, man.
Nick, you never played Aggressive Inline?
I don't think I did, no.
Oh, God. All right, anyway.
Did you even have a fucking childhood?
No, I didn't.
So, I remember watching this movie as a kid, and I thought it was like, it was fucking insane, because it takes place in Southern California, you know, where, you know, we were born, basically, and like, again, inline skating was at its peak. The soundtrack for this movie is pretty dope, too. I mean, you've got, you know, you got that song Sooner or Later by Fastball.
Wanna get fucked
right.
sooner or later.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wanna fuck your fucking mom sooner or later.
Yeah, but the soundtrack to this movie is pretty dope. It has that. It has a song by the Suicide Machines. The song Apology by Clarissa is one of my favorites. I put that song on when I masturbate alone in the dark. It's perfect.
Okay. You're dumb, dude.
One of my favorites.
Sooner or later.
So, yeah, sooner or later I'm gonna
Jack
come.
off in the dark, sooner or later.
Yeah. So yeah, Eric Von Den plays Andy Brinker. You know, he's a total like surfer dude. Like,
Jordy, when you woke up this morning, did you say to yourself, today I'm gonna talk, or today I'm gonna skate?
you got my boy Sam Horrigan from you know, Spike from Little Giants, who's like the best like villain in any Disney movie I think I've ever seen. Like, he's just like a total dickhead.
Yeah, I'm still laughing about it. Now that's dope.
My early favorite parts of this is like they're skating and like Peter recognizes some dude is like a photographer from a skate magazine, and then like the next shot is like the dude turning his hat in and it says skate photographer.
He's from Inline Magazine.
What's he doing here?
He must have heard about us.
Cool. Let's go show him what soul skating's all about.
Or something stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an insert shot, like just in case you didn't know, the guy was a photographer for a skate magazine. Now, they have this race at the school, which I don't know if you did it in high school, Nick, but apparently you have inline skate races to prove how cool you are in the middle of high school.
Well, I mean, I feel like that out here, like, that's the only thing that like it could happen, because their high school's outside. Like in Ohio, everything is indoors. So like that's where I went to school. Like,
imagine if you were like in high school and this girl's like, "Oh man, you could totally have me if you win this inline skate race."
Yeah.
fuck me if you win this race. I swear to God, I won't lose.
Yeah.
Black Power Ranger gets his name is Boomer. That's right. His name is Boomer. You know, he hurts himself. Brink has a chance to win the race. Brink, being the pussy that he is, stops the race. Hand's like, "Dude, Boomer, man, are you okay, Boomer?" Like,
I got you, dude. I got you. And he's like, "Man, Brink, I just don't get you, man." And he's like, "I don't get myself sometimes." It's just like, what?
I'm pretty sure Boomer's like, "You're a fucking idiot, Brink," you know? And Brink's all like, "Yeah, dude, like, I got your back, brother."
Yeah.
So, you know. Yeah, Nick, did you settle your like
your differences?
When somebody's like, "Hey, your mom's a hoe," or you're like, "Oh, dude, I want to skate."
No, I mean, we went to the skate park, and like it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, "Oh, your mom's a hoe, time to skate it off." But
Brink goes home, you know, and you learn that his dad is basically a deadbeat dad because he's been on disability for 6 months.
All I need is my job back.
Don't worry about the money. We're gonna be okay. Hey, the mortgage isn't due to the first of the month. We'll figure it out.
And you never they never talk about like what happened to his dad, like how he injured his back or anything. Like he's just been on disability. But like it's weird that he's on disability, but there's like points in the movie where he's like working on his car. Like I'm pretty sure if you were disabled, you wouldn't be able to like work on your car. His
dad's a bigger pussy than he is, because his dad, like you said, he's on disability the whole fucking movie, and you don't know why. Besides, he's just like, oh, my back, you know. But you're right. He's like working on the fucking car and shit. And then the thing that really fucking like pisses me off about Brink's fucking dad is his dad is such an asshole about him trying to make money from fucking skating,
so that's what I was gonna get into. So like he goes to the Team X Blades tryout because Boomer, you know, hurt his leg, and he like kills it, right? And Val's like, yeah, you can make $200 a week doing this, you know, you get like, you're sponsored, you get all this cool shit. Probably every girl at that stupid ass high school wants to bang you because they're like, oh, Team X Blades, like we only fuck inline guys, you know? Like he goes home and like his dad is just like, what? You want to skate for money? And like that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, you know? And like,
how much money does a sponsored skater make?
Couple $100 a week. More if the team wins.
Whoa. Couple of $100 a week? I like.
That's a lot of money. No.
This guy's like propped up on the couch talking mad shit. I really wish like Brink would have been like, why don't you get a job, Dad? You know, like, but yeah. So instead, you know, his dad's like, actually, I got you a job at the fucking dog groomer, and that's what you got to do because that's a real job. He's doing the grooming job. He's doing Team X Blades. He's soul skating still, and he's doing school. And then they get to the invitational, right? But, like, before he goes to the invitational, Brink's like, yeah, I don't think you guys should go to the invitational. Like, I'm feeling sick. Like, he fakes sick so that he doesn't have to go to the invitational. So he tells them, like, yeah, like, I'm sick. Like, you guys shouldn't go without me. You know, like...
You guys should just go practice, you know?
Yeah, like, why wouldn't they go to the invitational to check out competition? It makes no fucking sense. Like, Brink is an idiot. So then he goes to the invitational. He's wearing, like, the only thing that he's wearing to, like, cover up his identity are, like, these small-ass glasses.
Yeah.
That, like, it's just, like, I don't know.
Dude, it would have been great
so
if
dumb.
he, like, went to a costume store and just got, like, the classic sunglasses with a nose and fucking eyebrows and wore that. And, like, that's basically what he's fucking wearing. It's just, like, sunglasses. Like, oh, they'll never know it's fucking me. I threw off the scent by telling them the guy was 7 feet tall. That's who they're going to be looking for.
Yeah, and then they end up showing up anyway, basically, and he's coming down, or like, you know, he comes down and he like ends up winning the invitational for Team X Blades, and then like Gabriella pushes him.
I knew it! All those excuses, all that sneaking away, you ditched us so you could join these sellouts.
Gabriella, I can explain everything.
Explain how you lied to us? How you bailed out on us so you could join Team X Blades?
Do you have any idea how many times I stuck up for you?
And she's like, I can't believe you were lying to me, Brink. Fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
And then Peter's like, I thought you were my friend.
Yeah.
You know, like,
they get all
like
mad
that.
at him and shit. But, like legit, like, I can understand your friends being mad at you because you lied to them. But, like, if you're like, dude, my dad is on disability. We're going to lose our fucking house if I don't skate for money. Your friends would probably be like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. And if not, then they're fucking badass friends, dude. Like, it's clearly, like, he's only doing this because he needs the fucking money. Like, he obviously doesn't like Val. Like, that's clear. He's just doing it because his fucking parents need the fucking money, even though his dad's a fucking douchebag and doesn't want to get his ass off the couch, you know?
You know, they challenge him to, they go to the downhill leg of the upcoming competition for, like, the finals. And they end up meeting each other there, and they have, like, this badass, like, you know, they have like this like
showdown.
Yeah, this preemptive badass showdown. Doing this race, and Val, being the dickhead he is, he just sabotages the course by, you know, tossing gravel onto the road. But he tells Brink to like take a different route.
This big turn just before Kettner. Stay on the outside.
Wait. You never stay on the outside of a turn.
It's like so sus that they're like, Val's like, yeah, let me go to the bottom of the hill and make sure it's cool, you know. And then like he comes up and he's like, oh, don't go in this turn. But nobody thinks to like be like, oh, Val's a dick, he probably fucked something up. So, you know, Gabriella ends up wiping out, and like she just road rash, all that shit. Like she tumbles like multiple times. I thought it was real when I was younger, but you know, it's probably like a stunt double or something like that.
Yeah.
Brink goes to Gabriella's house. She calls him a sellout and says he's not a soul skater.
That's how it starts, you know? First, you do something that you really love. And then you start doing it for the money. And before you know it, you're just another sellout.
Jordy and like Pete are like, she's dead, dude. You killed her.
Yeah.
I was just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She's dead, dude.
Yeah, she's dead, dude. So you know, he goes back home, and like they get to a point where like, you know, Brink like confronts Val at the boardwalk. He quits Team X-Blades, returns everything, and then, you know, he throws that milkshake in Val's face like, fuck you, I'll see you at the downhill.
Yeah.
He just throws it. He's like, oh, strawberry, and just throws
it.
Leading up to the competition, you know, instead of giving the money to his family to help out, you know, he ends up buying like all his friends like new inline skates, like new gear, you know, all that shit. And, you know, they're like, how did we get this? And he's like, oh, we're sponsored. Even though like the whole premise of the movie is like, they're like, we don't get sponsored, we're not sellouts, we're soul skaters. And then it's just like jokes on us. Like, we actually need money. Like, it's just like, I'm like, what is the lesson here, Disney? Like, you threw it out the window. So it was just like, anyway, so, you know, they're Team Pup and Suds now. They're ready to take on Val and Team X-Blades at the, you know, the downhill competition. And, you know, they have these, like, they have street, they have vert. It comes down to the head-to-head downhill championship between Brink and Val. You know, Team X-Blades versus Team Pup and Suds, you know, building that up. For the most part, it's like, they make this look pretty sick. Like, they have like an on-screen projector where, like, the crowd can watch, which is pretty cool. And then, like, you know, I don't know if you remember the song they're playing the whole time for this, but it's just pretty sick. It's like, wow, in your style. It's just like, it's like very like, it's like a robot or something. Like, it's fucking sick, man.
I thought I remember like, just going, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
So like
that's
right?
what it was. Yeah, they're racing towards the end, and, you know, it comes down to like a photo finish, and you know, Brink ends up winning, you know, and Val just storms off, and, you know, Jimmy's just like, you know, he saw that Val was cheating and was just like, yeah, you know, that's not what X-Blade's about. And he's like, but I want to let you know, if you want to be the leader of Team X-Blades, it's all yours. And Brink's just like, nah, man, I'm a soul skater. And then like they just like skate off.
Why not just?
But it's like, yeah, why not just join them and
join
have
them.
Your friends join
yeah,
too? Like,
exactly.
I just don't get it.
Make fucking money, man. Like, what the fuck? Especially when they're like, oh, you could be the leader.
Jimmy's one of my favorite characters in this movie too, because he's just like he's just like an insane guy. Like,
dude, he's doing coke or something the entire time.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, you went big there, my man. Oh, Brink. I love that. Brink. Oh, going big. Oh, you went big there, my man.
Are you ready to go big for X-Blade?
But yeah, that's Disney's Brink, and you know, Now I know why I couldn't get laid when I was in high school. It's because I wasn't inline skating.
If you don't like it here, why don't you go back to Mexico?